Hey riders, welcome back. Today we're going through 9 budget-friendly motorcycles that older riders will genuinely enjoy. We're talking comfort, easy handling, and real-world usability without breaking the bank. These aren't just good bikes for the price. They're bikes you'll actually want to ride. Let's get into it. Number 1. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. If there's one bike that keeps coming up in conversations about relaxed, enjoyable riding, it's this one. The Meteor runs a 349 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine producing around 20 horsepower and 27 newton-meters of torque. It's not a fast bike, and it doesn't try to be. What it gives you is a smooth, unhurried power delivery that feels confidence-inspiring at any speed. The seat height sits at just 765 millimeters, making it easy to plant both feet at stops. Long rides don't punish you either. The seating position is relaxed, the vibrations are minimal, and the wind protection is decent for a naked cruiser. The instrument cluster is clean, Bluetooth connectivity is built in, and the fit and finish are genuinely impressive at this price point. Priced around the $4,500 range, it's one of the best value cruisers available right now. Number 2. Honda Shadow Phantom 750. Honda doesn't make many mistakes, and the Shadow Phantom is proof of that. It runs a 745 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, putting out around 45 horsepower with a torque figure that hits low and stays strong to the mid-range. That's exactly what you want for relaxed highway cruising. The engine is liquid-cooled, refined, and incredibly reliable. Honda reliability is no exaggeration here. Seat height comes in at 690 millimeters, which is genuinely low and makes it accessible for riders who aren't tall or are returning to riding after a break. The all-black styling gives it a clean, understated look without trying too hard. Handling is predictable, braking is smooth, and at highway speeds it settles into a comfortable rhythm that longer rides actually reward. It's not loaded with modern tech, but everything it does properly. Priced around the $6,000 to $6,500 range. It sits at the top of our budget window, but earns every dollar. Number 3. Kawasaki Vulcan S 650. The Vulcan S is one of the few cruisers that actually thought about rider fit before finalizing the design. It runs a 649 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, producing around 61 horsepower and 63 newton-meters of torque. More performance than most bikes in this category. But the real story here is the ErgoFit system. Kawasaki built this bike with 3 adjustable contact points, seat, foot pegs, and handlebars, meaning riders of different heights and body types can dial in a position that actually works for them. For older riders dealing with back stiffness or limited flexibility, that's a genuine advantage. Seat height starts at 705 millimeters in the lowest configuration. The engine delivers power smoothly without any aggressive surging, and highway stability is confident and planted. It doesn't feel like a budget bike when you're riding it. Priced around the $5,500 range, the Vulcan S delivers comfort and performance that punches well above what you're paying. Number 4. Yamaha V-Star 250. Not every rider wants a big engine, and the V-Star 250 understands that completely. It runs a 249 cubic centimeters V-twin. Yes, a V-twin at 250 cubic centimeters, which gives it that classic cruiser character, without any of the weight or intimidation that comes with larger displacement bikes. Power output is modest at around 21 horsepower, but in real-world riding that's more than enough for city commutes and relaxed weekend trips. The bike weighs just 145 kilograms, making it one of the lightest cruisers on this list. That low weight means easy maneuvering in parking lots, slow traffic, and tight turns, situations that can feel stressful on heavier machines. Seat height sits at 690 millimeters, keeping both feet firmly on the ground. The classic styling is clean and timeless without looking cheap. Fuel economy is excellent, maintenance is straightforward, and running costs are genuinely low. Priced around the $4,000 range, it's an honest, no-stress motorcycle that does exactly what it promises. Number 5. Suzuki Boulevard S40 650. The Boulevard S40 is one of those bikes that doesn't get talked about enough. It runs a 652 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine, which is unusual at this displacement, producing around 31 horsepower and 51 newton-meters of torque. The single-cylinder character gives it a thumpy, old-school feel that a lot of older riders genuinely connect with. Power comes in smooth and predictable, with no sudden surges or aggressive power bands to catch you off guard. The bike is lightweight for a 650, sitting at around 182 kilograms wet, which makes it noticeably easier to handle at low speeds compared to heavier cruisers. Seat height is 705 millimeters, comfortable for a wide range of riders. The riding position is upright and relaxed. Long rides don't fatigue you, and the minimalist styling has a clean, classic look that ages well. There's nothing complicated about this motorcycle. It starts, it rides, it performs reliably. Price around the $5,000 range. It's straightforward value from a brand that knows how to build dependable machines. Number 6. Benelli Leoncino 500. The Leoncino 500 is one of those bikes that looks more expensive than it actually is. It runs a 500 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, producing around 47 horsepower and 45 newton meters of torque. Power delivery is smooth and linear, making it easy to manage in city traffic and relaxed enough for longer highway stretches. The scrambler-style design gives a rugged, adventurous look without compromising on comfort. The upright riding position keeps your back in a natural posture, which older riders will appreciate on longer outings. Suspension travel is generous, meaning road imperfections and uneven surfaces don't translate into harsh jolts through the seat and handlebars. Seat height sits at around 805 millimeters, slightly taller than others on this list, so shorter riders may want to check fitment first. Build quality is solid. The instrument cluster is clean and easy to read, and the twin exhaust gives it a satisfying sound at low revs. Priced around the $4,500 to $5,000 range, it offers genuine style and performance without demanding a premium price. Number 7. Honda Rebel 500. Honda has a way of making motorcycles that just feel right from the first ride, and the Rebel 500 is one of their best examples of that. It runs a 471 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, producing around 46 horsepower and 43 newton meters of torque. The power is accessible and friendly, never aggressive, always responsive. What makes this bike stand out for older riders is how low and narrow it feels despite having a 500 cubic centimeters engine under you. Seat height sits at just 690 millimeters, one of the lowest in its class, and the slim midsection means feet reach the ground easily and naturally. The low center gravity makes slow speed handling feel effortless, which matters more than most people admit. Riding position is slightly forward-leaning, but not uncomfortable, more relaxed cafe than aggressive sport. Build quality is excellent, reliability is Honda standard, and the understated blacked-out styling has genuine appeal without looking flashy. Priced around the $5,500 to $6,000 range, it's a polished, well-rounded motorcycle that inspires confidence every time you throw a leg over it. Number 8. Royal Enfield Classic 350. Few motorcycles carry as much character as a Classic 350, and that's not just marketing. It runs a 349 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine producing around 20 horsepower and 27 newton meters of torque. The same basic layout as a Meteor, but wrapped in a completely different personality. The retro styling is authentic, not imitation, and it draws attention everywhere it goes. Power delivery is gentle and smooth, with a relaxed throttle response that suits unhurried riding perfectly. Vibrations are well managed for a single cylinder, and at cruising speeds the engine settles into a comfortable rhythm that you can sustain for hours. Seat height sits at 800 millimeters, slightly higher than some others here, but a wide and well-padded seat distributes weight evenly and reduces fatigue on longer rides. The analog instrument cluster, chrome detailing, and classic silhouette give it a timeless appeal that doesn't go out of style. It's also one of the most supported motorcycles globally in terms of aftermarket parts and accessories. Priced around the $4,500 range, it delivers heritage, comfort, and reliability in one honest package. Number 9. CFMoto 650 NK. CFMoto doesn't have the brand recognition of Honda or Kawasaki, but the 650 NK makes a strong case for why that's about to change. It runs a 649 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine producing around 61 horsepower and 62 newton meters of torque. Figures at rival bikes costing significantly more. Power delivery is smooth and confidence-inspiring, with enough mid-range pull to make overtaking on highways feel effortless and stress-free. The riding position is upright and natural, keeping the back comfortable without forcing you into an aggressive crouch. Seat height sits at 800 millimeters, and while the bike has some weight to it at around 211 kilograms, it carries that weight low and handles predictably in corners and at slower speeds. Build quality has improved considerably in recent years, and the fit and finish now genuinely competes with established Japanese brands at this price point. It comes equipped with a TFT display, LED lighting, and dual-channel ABS as standard, features you'd expect to pay extra for elsewhere. Priced around the $5,000 to $5,500 range, it's one of the most feature-rich budget options on the market right now. So those were 9 budget motorcycles worth serious consideration. Each one brings something different to the table, whether that's low seat height, relaxed ergonomics, reliable engines, or simply great value for price. The right bike depends on what matters most to you, but every option on this list is genuinely worth a closer look. If this helped, consider subscribing. See you next time